What will make it, what won't, we shall see. But a pretty good guy to ask his thoughts on that is our chief political reporter, John Croman. John, I think you technically, if we can see you here, have taken up residence at the People's House. So you just go on and tell us what the latest is right now.
I really do need a cot or at least a sleeping bag or something. But yeah, it's been some long days, even longer for the lawmakers themselves. Right now, the noise you're hearing behind me are the Uber and Lyft drivers who are chanting. I think they were, first it sounded like they were chanting, "John, fix it." But I've heard since then they're chanting, "What do we want? Fair pay." So anyhow, that is still a bill that's pending, may or may not get done. Even if it gets done, may or may not be signed by Governor Walz. But so what happened earlier today, the House passed a bill that will start us in the direction of changing the design of the state flag, which some say is long overdue.
The state emblems redesign commission is included in there. I think it's high time we have a flag and a state seal that we can be proud of, that are distinguishable from other states, and don't contain offensive imagery.
Now, the opposite viewpoint was from Dean Erdahl, a representative who's a former history teacher, history buff and writer, who thinks we should stick with what we got, but he did have this tongue-in-cheek flag design.
A flag, purple bottom, yellow top. And in the yellow top, we have goalposts with a football sailing to the left. And if that doesn't reflect Minnesota history of the last 50 years, I don't know what does.
So there's that. Earlier today, the Senate passed the Human Services bill, big, massive bill, big chunk of the state budget. That's now being debated by the House. And those are some of the bills that have to be passed in order for us to avoid a special session or even a shutdown if that can't be done. So that's why they're really concentrating on that stuff. But Jana, there's still some huge bills out there that aren't even out of committee yet. We're talking taxes and the transportation bill. And so we're waiting to see when those are going to drop.
And obviously a lot of voices out there for Lyft and Uber. They're going to stick around, I bet, till Monday at midnight, hoping their voices get heard, which is the point of the People's House.
Right.
All right. Thanks so much, John. We appreciate it.
And